Alright, in this video we are going to make an Afro beat with a laid back or relaxed chord progression to give us this chill vibe, so let's get straight into it. Alright, to begin with, my BPM is set to 90. We'll be using an electric piano. I have the stage 73 vein opened up and preset selected is the 1972 Latin fusion. Let's select the 1/6 notes of the scale. Turn them into chords in their standard form. Now we are going to add chord inversions, chord extensions and the likes to make it more complex. Let's double the bass note. Invert the F to make it a first inverted F major chord. You know, inversions add smooth transition in a chord progression, creating a more cohesive sound in the harmony. To do inversions, the tip here is to check for what notes are common from one chord to the other. In this case, the A minor shares the same A and C note with the F major chord. So what we do here is to move either the E note from the A minor chord close to the F note of the F major chord or vice versa. It totally depends on what sounds good to you. You know, music is subjective. We can now extend this chord by adding the 7th. We have a minor 7th chord. Now we have some dynamics cause the A minor 7th add tension and complexity to the harmony, leading to a satisfying sense of closure when the chord resolves to the set. So let's bring the E note up an octave. Add the 9 to create more tension. Some variation at the close of the 4th bar. Alt plus R to randomize the velocity. Alt plus S to strum the notes. Alt plus X to scale the note down. This process is basically humanize the chord progression. And for effect, we have the RC20 to give it an analog sounding vibe. From here, I added a counter melody that plays this pattern. The bass note follows the root note of the chord progression. Created the melody by using some of the chord notes. For effect, added some reverb and EQ to cut out chunk of the low end to make room for the bass instrument. Next up, a plug sound from Purity that plays this simple pattern. For effect, added Fruity Delay 3, a compressor to push the sound to cut through the mix, and lastly, EQ to cut out the low frequencies. With a quick A and B referencing, this is what it sounds without the effect. And this is what it sounds like with the effect. A guitar one shot that sounds like a vocal. Added some delay to make it more fuller and fill some of the space in the mix with a lot of reverb. A plug sound from Nexus that follows the progression to give it more depth. A vocal one shot as an accent to give the melody texture. Added Valhalla vintage verb and EQ to cut both the lows and high frequencies, leaving the mid highs. For the low end, we have a bass from Trillion. It follows the root note and have some groove to create some movement. For effect is the R bass with the live bass preset. Without the plugin and with the plugin, it's a subtle difference, but when all elements play together, you appreciate the magic it does to it at the low end. From here, let's add some drums. Started off with a shaker loop. Added the typical Afrobeat rim bounce. Mess around with the velocity for some dynamics. Now we layer to give it more depth. This pick just highlights some of the peck hits. Added this spec with delay and panomatic for movement between the left and right speakers. You know, good mixers always find a way to utilize the space in the stereo field so that all the sound doesn't feel like it's clustered in the center. More peck for a bounce. A kick pattern. Then the conga comes in. A clap with a lot of reverb. And together the drum sounds like this. Added this transition. And then a drum roll. On the master bass I have a saturator. And a fruity multiband compressor. I'll be going for the preset mastering 2.4 dB. It basically acts as a limiter, so make sure the limiter is toggled on and then increase the gain. And together everything sounds like this. Thanks for watching and then see you in the next video.